What's going on, everybody in YouTube? Figured I'd give you a little tour of the place here, especially since we was up there talking about medicinal plants and things like that. These are my poplar tulips. They are literally the first thing that bloom when spring rolls in. This is my blackberry. It stretches all the way up into them little saplings, all the way down into here. And then we have, besides a little bit of trash I got to get out of here, we got some hostas in here. Go on, 5 Mile. We got some black cohosh. Go on. We got some bloodroot. And like I was telling you, that purple flower right there, that's crane's bill coming up. I've not got any ginseng coming up yet here, but I do have a little bit planted through here somewhere. Let's see. And we got our big pine bushes we got. Now this right here is an angel trumpet. Now the flowers are poisonous to dogs. So if you've got any of them around and you love your fur babies, you need to kill them out. Let's see, nothing coming up here yet. I do have a little bit of same planted under that rose bush. We got us another big bush. And that's the reason why none of this stuff is really weeded out yet. Because when the sane died back, I cut the yard one more time and then it kind of grew up. And now my medicinal plants are coming up. And I've got to be able to find them before I can cut this in here. Here I've got a lot of little gladioles and different irises and things planted. Let's step over in here. I've got a good sized piece of sane right here at this azalea. I don't see it coming up anywhere yet, but it will. Then we'll step on over here in the corner, and we have some stone root coming up here, I do believe. We got some more black cohosh. Here is some bloodroot. Here's the trillium that I was showing you guys. I've got sane planted in here, but it's not coming up yet. More black cohosh coming up. I've got a yam that should start coming up right here. It grows up and wraps around the porch right there. Let's see. Then I got my hostas that's growing. I got to get that little funky tree out. I've got tulips all through here, actually, different kinds. They come up at different times of the year. I'm sorry. I got a climbing rose over there I need to move out of the way. I want it over on the fence. I got some more hostas. A lot more hostas. A few azaleas. Some roses. Now, over here, I do have a piece of sane coming up. Right there. A little piece of ginseng coming up. And I've got some more roses and an azalea. And that's a big climbing rose right here. He branches all the way out towards the house. Got little stuff growing in these pots. That's a bearded iris right there. These are my blueberries here in this pot. These are my beautiful peonies that I grow for my wife. And this is actually a peony that I kind of like crossbred, kind of. So I'm going to see what it does. Another little sprout of it. That little one growing. That's got to be moved. It's just a wild rose bush of some sorts. This is our giant snowball bush here. Y'all remember the blue cohosh I planted in here? I don't see it coming up yet, but that don't mean it won't. I also have some sang planted in here too. Backside of our little dirty pond. Another one of our big bushes. These are our cherry trees that we have. And then right over there behind my car is the very first rose bush right there that my mom had me plant in this yard. The pine tree. All these trees I planted and stuff when I was a kid, when my mother lived here. Oh, some pots I got to put some dirt in I forgot about. These are all roses. Do you see this? This is not a rhododendron. It's an actual mountain laurel. And when me and my wife got married, we picked that thing wild. And it has grown into that thing. But we picked that on our honeymoon. Picked it wild, and I brought it out here and planted it. More of our rose bushes. And back to the peonies. I mean, that's pretty much our flowers that we have in the yard. And, of course, I plant more every year. You ready to go, Miles? Come on. That is a big, giant piece of marble. Right there. Big piece of marble rock. Well, like I said, that's pretty much our flowers. I've got roses here. Little roses and stuff planted over there. But I'll show y'all what I end up planting. I've got to do a lot of cleaning up. As you can see, I have a lot of junk. But all that come out of that garage up there. So, anyway, y'all have a good one, and I'll see you on the next video.